Hello everyone, this is January the 28th, 2023. It's 1 p.m. and it's a beautiful day out here today, and we got a temperature of 2 degrees. Now my phone says it feels like 0, but it actually feels pretty good out here. So, I need to go this way. All right, this street right here that I'm on is Flamingo, and according to Google Maps, it is the steepest street in Halifax. So that's what I'm here to see, if this is the steepest street in Halifax, okay? So let's continue on up the hill and we'll find out. It is pretty steep. Cool. So it says on Google Maps that this is the steepest street in the whole city right here. And we got a lot of hills. We have a lot of hills in Halifax. So if this got the title as the steepest street, it ought to be quite an experience walking up it. Well, it is pretty steep. I can see I'm going to get a good workout here today. And it looks like it gets steeper once you go around this turn. There we go. Straighten it up. We want to keep it nice and straight. Looks quite a new area, sort of. Some of the houses are bungalow style, different, like the old way, but still it's a nice neighborhood with some new houses, some old ones. So I guess this area right here is called Rockingham, because the Rockingham church is right there, and I also saw a school up here that was called Rockingham. So this area is known as Rockingham. Well, that was a steep part of the hill, but we will continue on, and we will see if it is true. This is the steepest hill. 12 Flamingo, Rockingham United Church. Quite a style. I gotta turn around and face this church so you can see it. Quite a stylish building. You can see it is quite steep. I'm just taking a break here because of the steep incline of this hill. All right, I'm picking up a little more breeze up here the higher I go. So Google Maps told me this was the steepest hill, and I think I believe them, and it's long too. It's not just steep, it's long. There's a lot of steep hills here in Halifax, but this takes the title of the steepest one. every once in a while I'll turn around so you can just look behind me and see how far we've come uphill. Look, I'm just going to turn back. The horizon, we can see a lot more of the horizon up here. Okay, keep on. We got a long way to go yet. This is a good hill to see what kind of condition you're in. If you can walk this hill and you're not having too much difficulty, then you're in pretty good shape. So far, I'm not having any difficulty yet. I'm pacing myself a little, but I'm walking it along right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with them. This is the steepest hill in Halifax. I'm just going to pull my toque down over my ears. Keep myself a little bit warmer. There we go. I didn't want to get dressed right up because you put too much on, then you start walking, and then you're too warm. You can't move. So it's better to go a little underdressed, especially if you're walking, because you generate heat walking. We're not to the top of this yet. We're almost. I think it looks like the top up there. Then we'll walk back down it to get the downhill perspective on it. This area up here is all got birds' names, all the streets. This one is Swallow, and I'll point that out as I go back down the hill, that the street signs are all birds. Well, we're still going uphill yet. Let's turn around and see what it looks like. See, still going uphill, and a pretty good incline yet. So we'll continue on. The last little steep part before it levels out is right here. And it may go farther, but I can see with the radio tower over there by Fairview. If you keep on going this way, you get up in that area. Probably connect with Lacewood up here somewhere likely. Although I didn't look on the map. Just guessing in the direction we're going. it could be the case. Okay, there's Canary Street. All birds names. All these streets up here. Okay, Canary looks like where it levels out right here. This is it. That was refreshing. Let's see how long it took me to walk up here. 10 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's go back. We are pretty high, aren't we? We were right down by the water almost when we started this journey. Now look where we are. It's like we're in an airplane flying over. So this is quite an experience. We had no idea that this was... I read it, that this place was a steep hill. But now we know. Flamingo Drive. It takes the prize for the steepest hill in Halifax. If your brakes aren't working good, don't take Flamingo Hill. Don't come back down on Flamingo if your brakes aren't working good. Take another route. This is where I started noticing it. Swallow Street, and I think the Canary, and well, we'll see what else we got on the way down. And of course, our street we're on is Flamingo, which is also a bird. Maybe it's because we're so high up in the air that we're up here with the birds, so they named the streets bird names. Maybe that's it. Well, it was a 10-minute walk up the steepest street in the whole city. And that wasn't huffing and puffing too much. Maybe it raised just a little bit, but nothing too serious. I think that was pretty good to walk that in 10 minutes. And not really be feeling it. Yeah, that's good. See, we're still up quite high above the harbor, the Bedford Basin, what we're looking at right over there, the Bedford Basin. We're up quite far from that. And I'm not sure, I think the steepest part's right still in front of us, I think. I believe this would be considered the steepest part, going down to Bedford Highway. Well, we're very fortunate that the wind has died down, because the last video I was out here, it wasn't the case. That was probably the worst. That was close to a hurricane. That was the last video I made, and you guys that watched it, I had to cut a lot out of it because it was bad. At one point, my umbrella blew right out of my hand, went down the street. And my microphone blew off my jacket, and it pulled out of my phone. And my phone went down very close to the horizontal. I get into all kinds of a mess there. So I chopped all that out because you didn't want to see that. Oh, it wasn't not good. So it was really bad. But you could tell from the video that it was a bad wind out there. I wouldn't have minded the rain. Like, rain don't bother me because I just use my umbrella to walk around and don't get wet. And feet get wet, but they'll dry. And thanks to all you people who have subscribed for my channel. I'm almost up to the 1,000. I'm like 29 to go. So if I can get 29 subscribers in the next week, I'll be there. How about that? But who knows, right? It's your decision if you want to subscribe. It don't, as far as being a subscriber, it don't really do much except help out the guy making the video. Because when we reach 1,000 subscribers, then every time they play an ad on our video, we get a payment for that. I don't think it's a lot. I'm not expecting to make much money at this when I first start, but maybe 2 or 3 years down the road, it'll be more. But anyway, like I said before, it'll keep me in coffee, and I got a heavy coffee habit, so it might do that. There's that church looked at that I saw coming up, solar panels all the way up there, one side of it. I didn't notice them on the other side, but they're on one side, covered in solar panels. Man, their light bill must be free. You must not have a light bill with all those solar panels pointing right at the sun there. Yeah, that's great. 12 Flamingo Drive is, this street is called Skylark. Some of the letters are missing. The K and the R is missing, but it's Skylark Street. And that one over there is Starling. See, all got bird names. That church looks like it's been here a while, but it's a great style. Here, I like to give churches a little bit of a promo here, so we'll just stop and look at the sign. If it can show the digital printing. Sometimes phones don't do very good with that. But it's 12 Flamingo Drive, right off of Bedford Highway, the Rockingham United Church. And there's their email address, www.rockinghamunited.org. There you go. Can't say any more about that than that because I've never been in it. And I can't really comment on it other than that. Tell you where it is. And it's got a great style. No solar panels on this side. I guess that's where they catch the most of the sun over there. So they thought it all out and put it where it would get the most sun. And that seems to be working for them. So I would imagine they don't pay much of a light bill in that place with all those solar panels. So yeah, do you agree with me? This must be the steepest street in Halifax. I agree. Look how far we are above that bus, and that's just one little piece of road. We're looking still well above the water, the harbor. The Bedford Basin, that's what it's called by its proper name. The Bedford Basin right there. Somebody enjoys running downhill. Maybe he's gonna run back up after. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll run back up. This is the street over there is called Hooda. It looks like that. Must be a type of bird, but I've never heard of it. And we got a building going up right at the end of the street. Look at that. Well, this brings us to the end of this video. The Bedford Highway's right there again. And I'm going to sign off on this one because we did what this one was about. And if you enjoyed this video, push that like button. And that'll make me really happy. That'll make up for all the bad ones that I get in the bad weather and wind and stuff out here. I got a beautiful day today. That just make me feel so much better to have a few new subscribers. And so all the people who do subscribe, my thanks to you for subscribing. And to all the viewers who make comments, I really appreciate your comments. That's great. I love going through the comments and answering everybody. And with that, take care, be safe, and we'll see you guys all on the next video. Bye for now.